Tapos, page 9, 897, 712.76.
Thank you, Sir Roy. So we proceed now for the last but not the least, which is 24BG0086. We are still the loan leader under the name of MAG Construction. So I have now the result of their contract profile processing. So still MAG Construction, the technical and financial work experience. The result passed, but the NFCC, the result still failed, no 2022. So try to scrutinize the financial. It is attached certificate. So attached, so same naman ito siguro. Ano? So okay now. So the other member of the bank, the loan member. So it's okay naman na we have to open the financial.
There is a meeting the original financial component of MAG Construction Supply Power Development.
The financial component of MAG Construction Supply. Signed by Warren A. Velasco, General Manager, salary prices, also design. Quantities. The detail is also design by General Manager. The summary prices, design. And the last quarter, the last quarter, schedule. Designed by Warren A. Velasco. Review. Over the previous
And sir, therefore, MAG Construction Supply Power Development, based on the financial document for the contract 24BG0086 is compliant. You may now proceed with the legal first.
The recover of MAG Construction Supply works 9,827,851 pesos and 15 centavos in figures 9,897,851.15.
Okay, thank you, Sir Roy, and thank you, Sir Ali. That ends our meeting today for the 6th project. But we will continue opening the financial of the contract. 13 contracts yun, ano? This was not open due to the technical difficulties of our intranet in this office. But we have already the result kasi na-panayan pa natin. Advertise that was before for the open. So, okay? So, since again, not tayo dun sa scheduled bidding today, but we have still activities na to open the financial of the 13 projects na nagkaroon tayo ng technical adjustment for our intranet na nagkaroon ng up-down. So, since we have already the results, so since the members of the bank and the TWG, we continue opening their financial. So, okay, Sir Ron. So, second demotion na si Sir Ron, so we will now open the financial.
Wait, ano naman na si Chairman at si Vice?
Second demotion. Yes. Sorry. So, before we open the financial pala, I have already the result. Yung result natin na it was given to me just an hour ago. So, we have the contract ID 24BG0005. Yeah. So, this is a 0001 project. This is a flood control. I know. It's a development. This is a bypass road at Cabatuan, Sabela. The ABC of this project is 96 million or 199,000 979.22. 005 dito na sa
24 BG 005.
005.
Ay, ano naman yung 5? 5, dalawang 5. Ay, bago na yung 5.
6,499,97.22.
Kasi kung yan na rin, so, we have two leader here, the name of the Gaputan and Mardet. But before we open, I have to read the ABC. The ABC of this contract is 96,499,979.22. So the result of their technical and financial for Mardet Construction, work experience pass, and the NCC pass. And the other bidder here, the Gaputan Construction, the technical and financial, work experience, result pass, and the NFCC also the result pass. So you can now open the financial.
Mr. Chair, submitted to you the original financial proposal of Gaputan Construction Incorporated and Mardet Construction Development Corporation.
Signed by RUP Development, the authorized money officer. The summary of the prices was signed by Mardet. The paper cost is signed by Mardet. The detail is to be signed and the cash flow by signed by RUP Development. Review. All the witnesses are chosen.
Thank you, sir. Therefore, Mardet Construction and Development Corporation, based on the financial document for the contract 24DE005 is compliant. You may now proceed with the video.
Paper of Mardet Construction it was 96,473,386 pesos and 31 centavos and figures 96, 473, 386.31. Another perspective here about the we have Gaputan Construction Incorporated. We have here the form signed by the Misco, the general manager. Here the quantities signed. The price analysis signed by and the cash flow by quarter payment schedule signed by the Misco general manager. Review. All the pages are chosen.
Thank you, sir. Therefore, Gaputan Construction Incorporated, based on the financial document for the contract 24BE0005 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offers.
The bid offer of Gaputan Construction was 96,480,795 pesos and 99 centavos. In figures 96, 480, 795.99.
Okay, thank you, Sir Lloyd. So we proceed now for the next contract ID 24BD006. But before we open their envelope, I read now the ABC. This is a OO2 project, right? Flood control projects at Cabatuan, Paraiso, Cabatuan, Sabela. So the ABC of this project is 77,199,999.54. But before we open their envelope or their folder, their financial, I read now the technical and financial result of their work experience and also the result for their NFCC for Road Edge Trading, the result passed and also the NFCC passed. And the other one is AWU, the work experience pass and NFCC pass. So this is updated. So you can now open the envelope of the new contractors.
So here is submitting to you the original financial proposal of JWU Construction Supply. Road Edge Trading and Development Services.
Okay, thank you. Monet.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair, for the financial component of Road Edge Trading and Development Services. For the contract ID number 24BG006, we have the before. It is signed by Ryan Mili as the General Manager. Summary of bid prices, it is signed. The bill of quantities, it is signed. Detailed estimates, it is signed. And the cash flow by quarter, it is signed by Ryan Mili. As per review, all the papers are signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, Road Edge Trading and Development Services, based on the financial document for the contract 24BG006, is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid.
Thank you, Sir Harley. So the offer of Road Edge Trading and Development Services in words 77,174,818 pesos and 60 centavos. The figures 77, 174, 318.60. The second bidder we have here, JWU Construction Supply. We are the bid for, designed by John Winston Lewis. The bill of quantities, designed. Detailed estimates, designed. And the cash flow by quarter, designed by John Winston Lewis. As per review, all the papers are designed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, JWU Construction Supply, based on the financial document for the contract 24BG006, is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid over.
Thank you, Mr. Harley. So the offer of JWU Construction Supply in words 77,154,847 and 16 centavos. The figures 77, 154, 847.1.
Okay, Mr. Harley. Now we proceed for the third, which is contract ID 24BG0073073. Before we open their financial, I read first the ABC. So, can we have working? Kasi dami pa. So, I will read first the ABC of this contract ID 24BG0073. A flood control project is O2 at Barangay Barangay Ambatali. Station, kurang ito, Ramon. So, try to look for the title, So, the ABC of this project is 96,499,976.80. So, we have two bidders here under the name of Road S and JWU. But before we open their financial, I read first the result of their technical and financial for both contractor, the Road X Trading, the work experience, and also the NFCC, the result passed. And the other one, the JWU Construction, the work experience, NFCC, the result will pass. So we can open the envelope.
Yes, submitting to you the original financial proposal of AWU Construction and Supply, called its Trading and Development Service.
For the financial component of Roadheads Trading and Development Services, for the contract ID number 24BG007, we have the bid form, duly signed by Ryan Willie as the General Manager. The bill of quantities, duly signed. Detailed estimate, duly signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by Ryan Willie as the General Manager. The review, all the pages are duly signed.
Therefore, Roadheads Trading and Development Services, based on the financial document for the contract 24BG0073 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer.
So the offer of Roadheads Trading and Development Services involves 96,494,888.93. The figures 96, 494, 388.93. The second bidder is JW Construction Supply. We have the bid form, duly signed by John Winston Lee as the General Manager. The bill of quantities, duly signed. Detailed estimates, duly signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by John Winston Lee. As per review, all the pages are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, JW Construction and Supply, based on the financial document for the contract 24BG0073 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer.
Thank you, Sir Hardy. So the offer of JW Construction and Supply involves 96,489,651 pesos. Figures 96, 489, 651.00.
Okay. Isip naka-record naman lahat yun and computed, ano? So, if there are some hindi kayo maklaro, you just raise your hand and ask question for the leader, no? So, we now continue for the contract ID 24BG0079, a CSSP project, multipurpose building at Barangay Rania, Gramon, Isabela. The EPC of this is 6,929,979.69. So before we proceed opening the financial, I read first the technical and financial result. For DSTP Metal Craft, the work experience and NFCC, the result passed, and the other one, the RCPS Construction, the work experience and NFCC also passed. So we can now open the envelope.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial component of the estimate of the beginning course and RCPS Construction and General Trading.
So, okay. So we are live again. So there are some technical natin sa audio, sa video natin. Is there anything wrong? Okay na? So, okay. So, Sir Red, give chance to harmony to it.
Here the financial component of CPS construction. Starting now, building quantities, so you decide 99 here. estimate the design, the salary, yeah, and the custom signed by the own salary. You all this,
Thank you, sir. Therefore, RCBS Construction and General Trading based on the financial document for the contract 24 BG 0079 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid.
RCS construction here on trading works 6,912,525 pesos. Yours 6,912,525.00. Other perspective first. Then we have DSP Megagraph Engineering Works. Here the form signed by Andres. Yes, about the summary of unit prices also to decide with unfair. The custom requirement signed by the DSP review all the variations are
Sir, therefore, DSP Megagraph Engineering Works based on the financial document for the contract 24 BG 0079 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offers.
bid over worth 6,925,801 pesos and 08 centavos. Figures 6,925,801.08.
So, okay, thank you, Mr. Roy, and thank you, Mr. Harley. Now we proceed for the next project for the financial for contract ID number for BG 008080. This is still the CSSP project. So I will read the ABC for all those viewers. So the ABC of this project is 3,464,997.19. So the technical and financial result for both contractor, the technical and financial for Camberwell Construction, the result passed for both NMCC and work experience, and also JFO, the work experience and NMCC also the result passed. So you can now open the envelope.
Mr. Chair, submitting to the original financial proposal of the contractor, Camberwell Construction and Supplies, and JFO Construction.
This is the financial component of JFO construction. That is the front and by Juanito Oloa, general manager. The what it is, so the time, the details, thanks. Time, salary, price, so the design, and the cost flow backward and schedule. So you decide by Juanito and Oloa. Review all of the years.
Thank you, sir. Therefore, JFO Construction, based on financial documents for the contract 24 BG 0080 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, sir.
The bid offer for JFO Construction was 3,418,752 pesos and 92 centavos. Figures 3, 418, 752, 492. Under perspective type, we have comparable construction supply. Here's the form signed by Grace Rodriguez, General Manager. A bill of quantities shall be designed by Manager. The data space should be designed. And the department, the custom report designed by Grace Rodriguez. Review. All the pages are
Therefore, comparable construction and supplies based on financial documents for the contract 24 DG 008 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, sir.
3,439,470 pesos and 50 centavos. And figures 3, 439, 478.50.
Yes, all right. Thank you, Mr. Rudy. So we proceed now for contract ID 24BG0089. So I have the result for the contract processing. So before we open the envelope, I read first the ABC. The ABC of this contract is 96,499,995.75. So we have two bidder here in the name of Rodex and JWU. So I read the technical and financial result for their work experience and FCC. For Rodex trading, the work experience and FCC, the result for both category passed. And the other one, the JWU construction and supply, the work experience and FCC. The result also both category pass. So we can open the number of two contractors.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the contractor Road Edge Trading and Development Services and JW Construction and Supply.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. So the first bidder, we have the JW Construction and Supply for the contract ID number 24BG0018. We have the bid form designed by John Winston UP. The bill of quantities, design, detailed estimates, design, and the cash flow by quarter, designed by John Winston UP. As per review, all the pages are designed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, JW Construction and Supply, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0089, is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of JW Construction Supply awards 96,489,605 and 42 centavos. The figures 96, 489, 605.42. The second bidder is Road Edge Trading and Development Services for the financial component. We have the bid form signed by Ryan B. as the General Manager. The bill of quantities, signed. Detailed estimates, signed. And the cash flow by quarter, signed by Ryan B. as the General Manager. As per review, all the papers are signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, Road Edge Trading and Development Services, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0089, is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
So the offer of Road Edge Trading and Development Services invoice 96,494,919 and 40 centavos. Figures 96, 494, 919.40.
Okay, thank you. So we proceed now for the next contract, ID 24BG0098. This is the contract description for what this is a plan for road widening. Alicia San Mateo Road. I'll read you first the ABC of this before we open the financial. The ABC is 20,832,502.80. So we have two bidders, the name of Danison Construction and Nitigia. I read first the technical and financial result for both contractor. First, the Danison Construction Development Corporation, work experience, and NFCC, both category, the result pass. And also for ADVIA Construction Corporation, the technical and financial, work experience, NFCC, in both category, the result pass. So you can open the envelope of the two contractors.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original proposal of the contractor ADVIA Construction and Development Corporation and Danson Construction and Development Corporation.
So, okay, thank you, Sir Rudy. Amane, continue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. For the financial component of Danson Construction and Development Corporation, for the contract ID number 24BG0098, we have the bid form, duly signed by Dan A. Bulik as the president, the bill of quantities, duly signed, detailed estimates, duly signed, and the cash flow by quarter, signed by Dan A. Bulik as the president. As per review, all the papers are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, Radisson's Construction and Development Corporation, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0098 is compliant. And we now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of Danson Construction and Development Corporation is worth 20,820,836.56 centavos. In figures 20, 820, 836.56. The second bidder is ADVIA Construction and Development Corporation. We have the bid form, duly signed by Armando M. Villa as the president. The bill of quantities, duly signed. Detailed estimates, duly signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by Armando M. Villa as the president. As per review, all the pages are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, ADVIA Construction and Development Corporation, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0098 is compliant. We now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of ADVIA Construction and Development Corporation in words, 20,786,692.84 centavos. In figures 20, 786, 692.84.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Annette and Mr. Harley. So we go on to contract ID 24BG0100. Contract description is a OO2. This is a construction of Magat River Flood Control, Barangay Mapurok, San Mateo, Isabela. The ABC of this is 96,499,992.86. But before we proceed opening their envelope, I will read the technical and financial result for their work experience and FCC for both contractor, Broadheads Trading and Development Work Services. The work experience and FCC, the result for both category pass, and the other one is the AWU Construction and Supply. The work experience and FCC also the result pass. So we can open the envelope of this one.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the contractor Broadheads Trading and Development Services and JW Construction and Supply.
Okay, thank you, sir. Rudy. So,
Mr. Chair, So for JW Construction Supply Financial Component, for the contract ID number 24BG0100, we have the bid form, duly signed by John Winston DP as the manager, the bill of quantities, duly signed, the estimates, duly signed, and the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by John Winston DP. As per review, all the pages are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, while JW Construction and Supply, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0100 is compliant, you may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
So the offer of JW Construction Supply awards 96,489,922 and 60 centavos. In figures 96, 489, 922.60. The second bidder is Rodex Trading and Development Services for the contract ID number 24BG0100. We have the bid form, duly signed by Ryan Haley DB as the manager. The bill of quantities, duly signed. Detailed estimates, duly signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by Ryan Haley DB. As per review, all the papers are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, Rodex Trading Development Services, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0100 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of Rodex Trading and Development Services invoice 96,494,845 and 66 centavos. The figures 96, 494, 845.66.
Thank you, Ma'am Annette. Sir Rudy. So we proceed now for contract ID 24BG102. This is SESSP project, access road, facility construction, Magat River irrigation main canal. So I will read first the ABC of this contract. The ABC is 24,793,978.77. So we have two bidders here, the name of the A. Cadelina and A. Dilia. I have the result for their technical and financial. For the A. Cadelina, work experience and MCC. The result passed for both categories, and the other one, the Dilia Construction and Development Corporation. The work experience and MCC both passed as the result for this contractor, so we can now open the envelope for this contractor, two contractors.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the contractor, A. Cadelina Construction and A. Dilia Construction and Development Corporation.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the financial component of A. Dilia Construction Development Corporation, for the contract ID number 24BG0102, we have the bid form. It is signed by Armando M. Dilia as the president. The bill of quantities, duly signed. The detailed estimates, duly signed. And we have the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by Armando M. Dilia as the president. As per review, all the papers are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, A. Dilia Construction and Development Corporation, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0102 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of A. Dilia Construction Development Corporation invoice 24,769,064 and 28 centavos. The figures 24, 769, 064.28. The second bidder is A. Cadelina Construction. Sorry. The same contract ID number We have the bid form, designed by Evelyn C. Cadilinia as the manager. The bill of quantities, design. We have the detailed estimates, design, and the cash flow by quarter, designed by Evelyn C. Cadilinia as the manager. As per review, all the papers are designed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, DA Cadilina Construction, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0102 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. This will offer of DA Cadilinia Construction in words 24,784,162.60 centavos. It figures 24,784,162.80.
Thank you, Sir Lee. So we proceeded for contract ID 24BG0143. This is still a CSSP project, construction of Magat irrigation system at Reina Mercedes Main Canal. I'll read first the ABC before we open the financial. So the ABC is 85,990.35. So we have a loan leader here under the name of YCK. I have the technical and financial result for the work experience and MCC of YZK. The result pass for both categories. So we can open the envelope for financial for the loan leader YZK builders. So contract ID 24BG01.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the contractor YZK Builders.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So we have here a loan bidder from YZK Builders from Samariano, Isabela for the contract ID number 24BG0103. We have the bid form signed by Maria Lourdes Cruz as the manager. The bill of quantities, design, detailed estimates, design. And the cash flow by quarter, designed by the manager, Maria Lourdes Cruz. As the review, all the papers are designed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, YZK Builders, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG010203 rather is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of YZK Builders involves 30,055,673 pesos and 92 centavos. In figures 30, 055, 673.92.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Annette, and thank you, Sir Rudy again. So we have the three projects pa. So, konti na lang. Konting tsaga na lang. Nangihingan na ako. I'm not feeling it. So, the contract ID is 24BG0104. This is still a CSSP project. Construction of Barangay Road La Paz, Sitio Villa Garcia, Cabatuan, Isabela. So I read the ABC of this contract. The ABC is 5,939,990.7 pesos. So we have two bidders here, the name of DA Cadilinia and A. De Villa. I have the result for their technical and financial, for the experience and FCC. For DA Cadilinia, the result for both category pass, and the other one, the De Villa, A. De Villa also. The work experience and FCC for both category the result pass. So you can now open the envelope.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the contractor ADDA Construction Development Corporation and DA Cadilina Construction.
Okay, Ma'am Annette.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the contract ID number 24BG0104 for ADDA Construction Development Corporation, we have the bid form. It is signed by Armando M. Villa as the president. The bill of quantities, the design, the detailed estimates duly signed, and the cash flow by quarter duly signed by Armando N. Villa as the president. As per review, all the pages are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, ATVIA Construction and Development Corporation, based on financial documents for the contract 24DG0104 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of ADDA Construction Development Corporation is worth 5,933,342 and 82 centavos. The figures 5,933, 342.82. The second bidder is D8 Candilenia Construction for the financial component. We have the bid form, duly signed by Evelyn C. Candilenia as the manager. The bill of quantities, duly signed by the general manager. Detailed estimates, duly signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by the general manager, Evelyn C. Candilenia. As per review, all the papers are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, DA Candilenia Construction, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0104 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of DA Candilenia Construction in words, 5,919,347 and 82 centavos. The figures 5,919, 347.82.
Okay, thank you, Annette, and thank you, Sir Rudy. So we have the second to the last. We have 24BG0105. This is a CSSP project, construction of road Purok Namay, Barangay Magsaysay, Manila. But before we open the envelope of the loan bidder, the ABC is 9,899,985.94. We have only one bidder or loan bidder for this project in the name of Camberwell Construction and Supply. I have the technical and financial result for the work experience and NFCC of Camberwell for both category pass. So we can open the envelope of the loan bidder.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the loan bidder construction, Camberwell Construction and Supplies.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So we have here the financial component of Camberwell Construction Supply for the contract ID number 24BG0105. We have the bid form, duly signed by Grace M. Rodriguez as the managing officer. The bill of quantities, duly signed. The detailed estimates, duly signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by the managing officer, Grace M. Rodriguez. As per review, all the papers are duly signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, Camberwell Construction and Supplies, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0105 is compliant. You may now proceed with the bid offer, ma'am.
So the offer of Camberwell Construction Supplies in words, 9,881,841 pesos and 32 centavos. The figures 9,881, 841.3.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Annette. So we go on to the last but not the least project, which is 24BG0106. The contract description is still a CSSP project, concreting of road Barangay Rizal, Manila, and Sadela. But before we proceed to open the last envelope for your financial, I read first the ABC of this contract. The ABC is 40,849,981.18. We have a loan bidder here, 16. Okay, I'm very sorry for that. 14,849,981.16. And the loan bidder is in the name of Camberwell Construction Supply. But before we open the envelope, I read first the technical and financial result for Camberwell. For their work experience, the NFCC code category pass the result. So the result pass. So we can open the last envelope for Camberwell Construction Supply.
Mr. Chair, submitting to you the original financial proposal of the contractor, Camberwell Construction and Supplies.
Okay, the last envelope.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the financial component of Camberwell Construction Supplies, for the contract ID number 24BG0106, we have the bid form. It is signed by Grace M. Rodriguez as the managing officer. The bill of quantities, it is signed. The estimates, it is signed. And the cash flow by quarter, duly signed by Grace M. Rodriguez as the managing officer. As per review, all the papers are signed.
Thank you, ma'am. Therefore, Camberwell Construction Supplies, based on financial documents for the contract 24BG0106 is compliant. We may now proceed to the bid offer, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Rudy. So the offer of Camberwell Construction Supplies in words 14,823,722 pesos and 92 centavos. The figures 14,823, 722.92.
Okay, that is the last envelope. So that is the last contract for this day naman, for this dealing. This was the financial for those contract na it was open last February, March 14. So, okay. So, may I call the procurement secretary if there is any announcement or
We will be having another meeting scheduled tomorrow, sir, March 21. Scheduled meeting for 15 projects, but only 2 will be scheduled because of postponements. The 13 will be postponed.
So, is there any bid bulletin for the project? When will be the date for the 30 projects?
Will be the schedules are depending on the submission of the yes, sir.
So, wala pa tayong bid bulletin for the projects? Wala pa. So, you're coordinating with the planning. Yes, sir. So, they'll be the planning para mabilis. Okay? Nandiyan lang siya na nagkakalat. So, before we wrap up, so any clarification, those open financial will be subject for the evaluation and proceed for the post-qualification so that we can award it as soon as possible. If there are some projects na there will be a modification, try to check with the planning para at least alam nyo kung ano yung i-award nyo. Ano? Because if you have awarded a project that is under modification, kakaroon tayo ng problem. So, any clarification, question? The bidding is adjourned.